I just stumbled upon a mind-blowing fact: transformer models can learn to recognize patterns in language that even humans can't. You're probably wondering what that means, and I'm excited to share it with you. It's like having a superpower that can uncover hidden meanings in the things we say and write. As I dug deeper, I realized that transformer models are the backbone of some of the most advanced language technologies out there, like Bert and GPT. You've probably heard of these names, but maybe you're not sure what they do. Let me break it down for you. Bert is like a master reader. It can understand the context of a sentence and figure out what words mean. And GPT is like a super smart writer. It can generate text that's almost indistinguishable from what a human would write. But what makes these models so powerful is the attention mechanism. It's like a spotlight that shines on specific parts of the input, helping the model focus on what's really important. Imagine you're trying to find a specific book in a huge library. You wouldn't look at every single book, you'd look for the section that's relevant and then scan the titles. That's basically what the attention mechanism does. It helps the model scan the input and find the bits that matter. And that's where things get really interesting. The attention mechanism is based on a concept called self-attention, which allows the model to weigh the importance of different parts of the input. It's like a game of telephone, where the model is listening to different voices and trying to figure out who's saying what. But instead of getting confused, the model uses this self-attention to distill the message down to its essence. As I was learning more about transformer models, I started to think about how they could be used in real-world applications. For example, imagine a chatbot that can understand the nuances of human language. It could be a game changer for customer service. Or a language translation tool that can pick up on subtleties of culture and context. It could revolutionize the way we communicate across languages. And it's not just about language. Transformer models can be used in other areas like image recognition and music generation. But what really excites me is the potential for transformer models to help us understand human language in a deeper way. It's like having a window into the human brain, where we can see how we process and understand language. And that raises some fascinating questions, like, what does it mean to truly understand language? Is it just about recognizing patterns, or is there something more to it? As I delved deeper into the world of transformer models, I started to notice some interesting analogies. For example, the way a transformer model processes input is similar to how a musician improvises a solo. They're both taking in information, processing it, and generating something new and creative. And just like a musician, a transformer model can create something beautiful and unexpected, but it's not just about the end result, it's about the process of getting there. And that's where the concept of Bert comes in. It's like a master musician who's learned to recognize the patterns and structures of language. But instead of just playing the same old tunes, Bert can generate new and interesting responses that are tailored to the context. It's like having a conversation with a really smart and witty friend. They're always coming up with new and insightful things to say. But as I learned more about Bert and GPT, I started to realize that they're not just clever tricks, they're actually based on some really deep insights into how language works. For example, the way GPT generates text is based on a concept called masked language modeling, where the model is trained to predict missing words in a sentence. It's like a game of fill in the blank, where the model is trying to figure out the correct answer. And just like a human, the model gets better and better with practice. It's like it's learning to read and write all over again. As I explored the world of transformer models, I started to see the connections between different ideas and concepts. It's like a web of relationships, where each thread is connected to something else. And at the center of it all is the transformer model, which is like a powerful engine that's driving the whole thing forward. But what really struck me is the way transformer models can be used to analyze and understand complex systems. It's like having a superpower that can see into the underlying structure of things, whether it's a language, a culture, or even a human brain. And that raises some profound questions, like, what does it mean to truly understand something? Is it just about recognizing patterns, or is there something more to it? And that's where I think the real power of transformer models lies, in their ability to reveal the hidden patterns and structures that underlie our world. It's like having a map that shows us the connections between different things, and once we see those connections, we can start to understand how they fit together. But it's not just about understanding, it's about using that knowledge to create something new and beautiful. As I reflected on what I've learned, I realized that transformer models are not just a tool, they're a way of thinking. They're a way of looking at the world that's based on patterns and connections, and that's a really powerful perspective. And it's not just about the technology, it's about the people who are using it, and the things they're creating. But as I looked closer, I started to notice the limitations of transformer models. They're not perfect, they can make mistakes, and they can be biased. And that's where the real challenge lies, in figuring out how to use these models in a way that's fair and responsible. It's like navigating a complex landscape, we need to be careful where we step, and make sure we're not causing harm. And that's where the concept of attention comes in. It's like a spotlight that shines on the important parts of the input. But it's not just about focusing on the right things, it's about avoiding the wrong things. It's like trying to have a conversation in a noisy room, we need to filter out the distractions, and focus on what's really important. As I thought about the implications of transformer models, I started to wonder about the future. What will happen when these models become even more powerful? Will we see a new era of creativity and innovation, or will we see new challenges and risks? It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, we can see the landscape stretching out before us, but we're not sure what's around the corner. And that's where you come in. I want to hear your thoughts on the future of transformer models. What do you think is the most exciting possibility, and what do you think is the biggest risk? As I finish up this video, I'm left with a question that I think we should all be thinking about. What does it mean to truly understand language, and how can we use that understanding to create something new and beautiful? I think that's a question that gets to the heart of what it means to be human, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. If you're as excited as I am about the potential of transformer models, then I invite you to join me on this journey of exploration and to subscribe to this channel for more videos on the latest developments in AI and technology.